Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I pray that today's message really encourages you. Today I want to talk to you about stepping out on faith. Now this can be a really difficult thing for me to talk about because I struggle with this. And so I really wanted to talk about this from a place of not having arrived, but hoping to get there. And so the Lord just been really recently just been really stirring in my heart to arise and go, to basically walk out of my wilderness and start stepping out to take hold of the promises that he has in my life. And that can be difficult, as you can see with the Israelites. They were challenged, they were commanded to cross over the Jordan River to walk into their promised land. But most of them were fearful, and that can happen. God's asking, sometimes when God asks us to cross over, to cross and get out of the wilderness onto the promised land, fear comes, hesitation, doubt, anxieties come, because it's difficult to walk out onto the unknown, into different territories. Because again, the promised land does not mean that it's going to be a life free of challenges. Actually, there might be more challenges and bigger giants, and where you have to really trust the Lord and hold his hand and trust that he's going to guide and direct your steps. And that can be really frightening, because our human minds, we want to know everything. We want to have, we want to be reassured that we're going to have victory. But God's saying, no, step out first, and then I'll show you. So, and also when I just think about the disciples, when they were out fishing all night and they caught no fish, and then Jesus came and told them to cast you down on the other side. Basically, try again, step out in faith and try again. And in their minds, they were thinking, Jesus, they were reasoning with him. They were, saying, we've been fishing all night. This doesn't make sense for you to tell me to do this thing when I already know the outcome, when I already see failure, when I already know I'm going to be disappointed. So why are you going to ask me to step out and do this thing again when I've been there and I've seen it in the past? So what makes you think that it's going to be different? And so that's where we have to really stop reasoning, and we have to really keep our eyes on Jesus and not on our circumstances. The disciples, I'm sure they probably mentally thought to themselves, okay, does it make sense for me to try again when I've done it already? And also because they're fishermen, they were experts at it. They knew that maybe they knew technique, they knew certain climates, they knew all of the variables that would make for good catching. And so what Jesus was asking them to do was very contrary to what they knew. And I feel like the Lord wants us to just get rid of what we know, what we can see. Because the Lord defies all odds. He is a God of the impossible. What's impossible to man is possible with God. And all he asks us to do is just to step out of the boat. Cast our nets on the other side again. Do it again. And he will blow our minds. And behold, they did it. They cast their net on the other side, and they were able to catch a multitude of fish. They couldn't even carry it all. It was so much. And it had nothing to do with them or what they knew or their conditions. It had everything to do with God and his power. So that's a good reminder for us that the Lord's asking you to do something that doesn't make any sense. That, in your mind you're saying, no, like I study this, I know it's not going to work. It's, I don't have the finances, I don't have the resources. Experts say that if you don't do X, Y, and Z, that this cannot happen. But God's saying, get rid of that and remember his character, remember how powerful he is, and that he can do the impossible. All we have to do is just step out in faith and let him take care of the outcome. Let him take care of the rest. We be obedient and just rest in that. Rest in him, knowing that he loves us and that He will make a way when there seems like there is no way. So today I challenge you and myself to step out and to do what the Lord is telling us to do, knowing and resting in His sovereignty, and that all of these steps of faith is going to continue to just grow our faith. As we take steps, He's going to show us the next step and then the next step, and then we're going to see in the end the bigger picture. Even though we can't see, just because we can't see everything now doesn't mean that we shouldn't step out in faith. You know, we walk by faith, not by sight. So today's a day where we need to step out in faith, trusting, believing that God is who He says that He is, and that He will do what He says that He's going to do. So thank you so much. In the comments, maybe just share one thing the Lord is putting on your heart to step out on faith in. Okay, so have a wonderful day. Subscribe, thumbs up if you like this video, and remember that you are loved and you are deeply treasured by the Lord. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Bye.